Hello guys and welcome to my channel. If today is the first time coming across my channel, kindly do me the favor to hit the subscribe button, put on notification bell so that anytime I post content like this, you'll be among the first to get notified. Now I'm going to teach you another simple strategy you can use to scalp either the forex market or the synthetic indices market. Right now you can see right here on my screen on my chart, I took a buy trade on boom 600 index. So before I proceed to tell you the reason why I took this, before I explain the settings of this strategy for you, let me tell you the reasons and the condition behind this buy signal or buy trade. Because majority of you just use indicators blindly, and most of the times when we post these things on the channel, majority of you don't even apply the instructions or the condition needed before opening a particular trade. So right here is I have a moving average on the main chart. Then we have our envelope line, both the up and the down, acting as areas of strong support and then strong resistance. Now this condition I just did, or the trade I just entered, only qualify for taking buy condition, and the reason is because price is at a support zone on the window 2. You can see that is the buy zone, so indicating that price is definitely going to what spike. And you notice that immediately price got to that zone, we started having spike towards the upside, but I didn't open my buy immediately. Why? Because I want to see a price action effect on the chart before I'm definitely going to take entry. And the first price action effect I want to see is price crossing above this green line. I want to see price closing above the green line, right? That alone doesn't guarantee the assurance of opening a buy. The other reason why I took this buy is because if you understand price action very well, right, you will notice that there was a break of structure towards the downside at this point. But before price break below that previous low, which is this point, price seems to range here for a while. So the high, the last high that led to the break of the structure was right here. Sorry guys. The last high that led to this break of structure was right here. Can you see it? So that was the last high before price definitely broke below this point. So immediately price closed above it, then it now makes that area an area of interest. Right? It now makes that area an area of interest in line with price crossing above the green moving average. And then finally, price is at area of support. So which means we have so much there's high probability of price bouncing from this zone. What it simply implies is that there's high probability of price bouncing from this zone. We can't just say an area. So this zone, price has high probability of what bouncing from that zone. Now, as a trader who is going to be trading any of the trader synthetic indices of forex market, when these conditions align either for buy or for sell, you need to consider two things: your equity. Exactly, your equity is very important. Your equity is very important. That means if you have a low equity, you don't open too many positions, and you should know you should know how volatile that pair is, because some pairs are very volatile that within a twinkling of an eye, if you don't have good equity, before price even react or go towards your predicted direction, price must have definitely closed you on a massive draw down or even wipe off your account. So in a situation like this, you avoid greed and be very, very careful that whenever you're taking your entry, you're taking it at a very crucial area. That means area that has high probability to what? Bounce price or price to react from. So that you don't end up losing your total equity. That means your total money. So as we wait for the spike to occur, let me place a vertical line, sorry, horizontal line to tell you where I'm expecting price. Immediately price goes beyond that level, then I will close the trade. Yeah, immediately price goes beyond that level, I'll close the trade. So let me place a vertical line or a horizontal line, sorry, on the chart, my area. So if price should go close below this, right? If price should close below that zone, I'll definitely close it. But I believe price will definitely react before it even gets towards that area. Is that clear? So that is my expectation. That is my expectation because price has changed from a downtrend to a bullish trend and meeting all the necessary conditions. Should in case you don't understand price action or you are still battling with how to trade forex market properly, stepping there synthetic indices the right way, check the description below. You see my WhatsApp number there. I have a mentorship class whereby I provide all the necessary tools, necessary materials, both the videos, both the softwares needed, and all the necessary articles needed for you to scale or make profit consistently, not just profit alone, making profit consistently in this forex market in general. Is that clear? So I have a WhatsApp group also for every member who joined the mentorship class. I place them, we do analysis on pairs that has high probability of giving us profits. Exactly. So, but if you don't want, you just want something free that you will leverage on, then this is a good one you can do and practice, then use it on your own. But don't forget that if you are new, if you are trading, when you are scalping, you don't have to hold the trade for too long. Exactly. Once price meets the needed target or price gives you the needed result for that day, you close it, then you wait for another good setup, either in that same pair or on a different pair. So that is how you scalp the forex market. Now, how do we use this strategy to take sell, which is the opposite of what? Of buy, right? How do you use this same strategy to take a sell entry? Now, let's look for a sell condition where price meet all the necessary requirements and then we sold. Now, this is a good sell example. I'm going to explain to you. Make sure you listen attentively. This is a very good sell example. The first one is we notice that price was at the resistance zone or the top, right? You can see that the blue line crosses above the envelope touching level 90, and from that zone you start expecting a reversal. Mind you, the fact that price is touching level 90 doesn't give you that that assurance to open trade immediately. You don't open trade just because price is touching level 90. No, you wait for price to give you a change in the face of market from buy to sell, right? The first thing, second thing we notice, our price came down and closed below the green line, which is our moving average on the chart. Now, what I always want to see is the last move that gave us the last high of the market. And if you watch closely, this bullish candle was the one that gave us the last high of the market. And immediately price closed below it, right, right at this point. Daily price closed below it here. Then it means the program has changed from a buying program to a selling program. Then this is when you will now engage by placing sell orders, right? We now place sell order once these conditions are met. So immediately price close below it, you can wait for a retest. So this move outside here that spiked up and closed inside the green line is a good example of a retest. So immediately that happens, you can now open your sell trade and then hold it. When you make or meet your necessary target, you close the trade. Exactly. Immediately price get to your area of interest, you close the trade. So this is how you use it to take both sell and then you also use it to take your buy signals. The only problem here is if you are too greedy or probably you open too many positions. This is where you find it not funny. So if you are new, please avoid greed and then make sure that once you meet the target, don't set your target too high. Somebody who's scalping should not be expecting to make $15, $20 at a spot. No. I'm not saying it's not possible, but for you to hold your trade to that extent, you have to have a deep knowledge of price action. So if you are depending solemnly on the indicators on your mobile phone, then these conditions that are given, immediately they are met, you apply it, and then when you make little profit, you are out of the market because some out of greed might hold it too long, and at the end of the day, they lose, including the profit they had made initially. Exactly. So let me check my trades and let me see what price is doing at the moment. Sorry, price has not gotten to that place. This is where I put it. So any moment from now, I'm expecting price to spike towards the upside. Exactly. I'm expecting price to bounce towards the upside. But if it fails and come and close below this point, then definitely it means price is not ready to drop. Alright, like as you can see, I paused the video so that the video shouldn't be too long, pending when price will react. So you can see that the area I marked out for price to get to, probably if it's not going to be profitable, price isn't getting there. As it is now, trade has gone back to profit. So you can see that when you understand this particular strategy very well, as a scalper, you will find it difficult to lose your trade. That means you won't be losing trades just like the way you normally do before, even though you are new. But the secret to understanding trading is having deep knowledge of how price move. Exactly. So this is just a peripheral aspect of trading for those of you who are scalping with your mobile phones. But if you want to really understand the in-depth part of trading, how to become a good trader, either on the synthetic indices or on the forex market, I have a mentorship class. Check the description below. You see my WhatsApp number. You can chat me up to join and make consistent profit. When I mean consistent, good profit. Exactly. But if you don't, probably if you do, I don't want anything of such, you just want to try your luck, then you can go with this strategy in as much as you apply the instructions I explained. Alright, that being said, let me show you the settings for this particular strategy so that you can add it to your chart, then practice it. Then once you understand it perfectly, you can start making money with it. Mind you, you can use it on Forex, synthetics, and also crypto because price move the same way on all these pairs. Exactly. So for you to add the settings, click on the icon above, this icon. When you click on that icon, it will take you to the indicators section. On the main chart, we have moving average with a period of 21, exponential, use any color of your choice, then you click on save. While the window 1, we have the relative strength index, which is the RSI, period 1, apply to close. Make sure the style is on a background color. My background is white, that is why I'm using white background. Then your level, it matters very much, 90 and 10. When price get to your 90, you are expecting to look for sell opportunity, and when price get to the 10 zone, you are looking for buy opportunity. Then you click on save immediately. The next indicator you add is envelope. The envelope should have a period of 70, shift 0, deviation should be now 100, exponential, use the upper band of the envelope should be blue and the lower band should be red. Exactly. You can use any color of your choice, the color doesn't really matter, but just make sure that you know that when price get to the upper band, it's a resistance area, and when price get to the lower band, it's a support area. Then finally, we have moving average. All this will be added into window 1. Exactly, window 1. Then period of the moving average should be 10, shift 0, exponential as well. Apply to close, use any color of your choice. Then you click on save. So when you click on save, your settings will look exactly like this. And don't forget, wait the conditions to be met. That means you should wait for the conditions needed before taking entry should be in place before the conditions needed for entry should be in place before you take your entry. For buy, we want to see price at a support area like this. Immediately price is touching your level 10, that doesn't give you that guarantee to open a buy immediately. So you still need to see some actions in place. The mistake most of you do, or the videos you watch previously where people tell you that when price is getting to level 10 or level 70 is your support area, you oversold, you overbought, you should be opening your orders at those zones. These are not ideal way of taking entry, because when price is selling, you need to see a reaction of price changing from a sell program to buy program, which is very clear enough. If it's not clear, you don't try such, because when you do that, you end up losing your money. These are the mistakes most of you make. That is why when you come to crossover strategy, it doesn't hold weight at most of the time. Crossover is not enough for you to just take entries. So please pay attention and apply these instructions clearly. The reason why I took buy on this was because price has changed from a sell program to a buy program, increasing the chances of price pushing towards the upside. And mind you, this is scalping. So if I'm to close on profit now, I've made over $1 plus on this spike for just a single trade. So if I open three entries, when you understand it well, you can start doing that. And when you have good equity, when you open 2 to 3 trades, you have made close to $5 just this. And when you do this for 2 or 3 different pairs, you can be making up to $10 in a single day. Exactly, just scrapping this process using this method. Price change from a sell program to a buy program. How? I said price break. This was the previous low point that gave us the high of the market, right? Price came and break that zone below, changing it from a buy program to a sell program. Now, price didn't just change it alone, but before price break it, we saw price action in place at this point, where price ranged for a while before it definitely break below that zone. So what we are after is the high that led to that break. Exactly. So the high that led to that break is what is resting right here. So we said no problem, but since price got to our area of interest, which is the support zone, which we're expecting to buy, we noticed that price came and closed above that high. Immediately price closed above that high. This increases the chances of price buying. So that was why I took that trade, and I said if price should go below this line, I'm going to what? Close the trade, meaning that the program is not really strong enough for price to push up. But lo and behold, price didn't even get there, because we have a serious support zone at this level, which I was very familiar with. And not only that, price crossed above the moving average 21 on the main chart, so increasing the probability of that trade pushing up, right? Now for this price to push up, it has reasons. So if you join the mentorship class, all these things will be exposed to you, reasons why things like this happen. The reason is because price really want to buy, and if you understand another concept of trading called the liquidity aspect, that is what price is trying to do now, right? So that is why I said, okay, I'm going to take the buy, then probably hold it up to this level to hit the TP. On a normal trading stuff, price has to come all the way to this top, but I don't want to be greedy and I don't want to be too forward. That's why I hold it up to that level. And it can give me a good profit that I won't even allow it to get to that level. I'll definitely what? Close it. This is how you manage risk and you'll be profitable. You are not the one controlling the market or you're controlling the price. So when your prediction come in place, appreciate the little you get. In as much as you are scalping, then close. It's better to close with a blue than closing with a red. Exactly. So if you are scalping, make sure you apply all these things. But if you really want to trade like a normal trader, then you need something a detailed information of how price move. Like I said earlier on, check the description below. You see my WhatsApp number where I give you room to join the mentorship class. Mind you, it's not free. So if you are coming, be ready to pay some certain amount. But definitely you'll get the result. That is just the whole truth. Exactly. So and if you are selling, let this program change from a buy program to a selling program before you do it, like I explained initially. So thanks for watching. Make sure you apply all these rules. Make sure you follow the conditions. Then you see result. Then let me know if it was profitable when you did it in the comment section.